Hey everybody, how's it going? It is Friday and I'm Comic Book Hangover and this is my full run Friday. Now, I'm a little pressed for time. I'm actually doing this on Friday. I usually try to do these, a day or so in advance because it's just easier, but this week has been pretty crazy. So I'm just going to go through. I decided that since the new Darkhawk book came out this week, and it's written by Kyle Higgins. I'm just going to go ahead and go through my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers books. Just Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I ran for, I think, 55 issues. But I have a lot more than that because of all the variant covers that I picked up, which I had to kind of pull myself back on. I am also doing this on my phone again, so that's why the quality is a little different than my yesterday video, using my old mic phone because I really need to work with the new system and the new processes so that I can do better videos and, just present what I have better than I am currently, or at least comparable. But, it's just, always trying to improve, always trying to, move upward and onward, as they say. So, there's really not going to be a whole lot of anecdotal stories or anything like that about these. So we're just basically just going to be looking at the covers this week. So it's going to be pretty laid back, full run Friday. And tomorrow I am going to have my CodyCon video. I do have a nice stack of books that I grabbed that I was able to get from CodyCon. So I'll have that done tomorrow. So let's get this started. Let me flip this camera around and let's take a look at my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics. Okay, so I do have the Boom Studios box that was all about the Power Rangers. So I actually have two of them. This box here is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the entire run, including the annuals. The other box I have is the other Power Rangers specials and one shots, and I'll be going through those at a later date. So got a better light setup here, I think. These are going to look much better, starting with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 0. This is a book that they put out that was sort of a promotional thing for it, and each Ranger got its own own cover. And I don't know, at the time I was really big on the Red Ranger. I don't know why. Now I'm kind of big on the Blue Ranger. Again, I don't know why. That's just the way it is. But this is the one that I picked up for issue 0. And then we have the first issue. This is the standard cover. I did also grab the villains cover for this one with the evil Green Ranger and the sketch cover, which I have a lot of these sketch covers. I just never get anything done with them. So I don't know if it's really worth it to get anything done with them or not, but it is what it is. You have issue 2. Now, originally the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic book took place, I think, between seasons 2 and 3, either 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. It took place between, in the timeline of the show. But then at some point, it kind of fractured from the show and kind of became its own thing, which I think really worked well for it. They were able to expand on some things and really, actually do something with it without it being, forced to remain within the confines of the show. So it's one of my favorite variant covers. I don't remember where I got this one from, but I just love that one. I think I got it from my LCS. Issue 6. Now, the early part of the series had a great set of covers. Even the standard covers were just really good. Kyle Higgins really did set the standard for this. Really gave these characters a voice, took them beyond the campiness of the show, and just really helped it become its own thing. I like the sort of the anime style of that cover there. It's pretty cool. They would eventually get into alternate realities, introducing a version of Tommy that never escaped the thrall of Rita and eventually took over his planet Earth, killed the Rangers, most of the Rangers, even took out Rita. And there's really, really interesting stuff. again, I mean, these covers are really well done. And I remember thinking when the series started that I'd probably get the first 12 issues, and then I might end up losing interest in it and dropping it. And then the first 12 issues became, well, let me go up to issue 25, and then I'm probably just going to end up dropping it, lose interest in it, and probably the book will probably be canceled around that time anyway. I had no idea that the series would still be going, years later. I mean, this started in, wow, a long time ago. Shattered Grid was the first big event that they had with it. At this time, they also had another book going called Go-Go Power Rangers, which originally, again, took place originally shortly after the Rangers got their powers. So it's kind of showing them what they're balancing the Power Ranger responsibilities with their teenager lives. And then that would gradually, it seemed like it gradually left that and became its own thing. So with issue 25, we did get quite a few variant covers with the Shattered Grid storyline starting up. Got the Smashed Rangers helmets. Got the Black Ranger, Blue Ranger, Green, Pink, Red. I think I got these from a website. God, I don't remember the website. Yellow. And then more variant covers. Another sort of sketch cover. Again, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with this. And then we started, switch these around here. Then we started the Shattered Grid proper with the death of Tommy. He got better. Spoiler alert, sorry. But this was cool. This really took the whole Power Rangers thing to another level. It cemented the idea that the different iterations, the different variations of the Power Rangers franchise that we've had over the years, they all kind of take place in alternate realities. So when we go from Mighty Morphin to, I don't know, whatever the one is going now, the reason why there's no references to Zordon and, some of the other Power Ranger concepts, it's because they're in a different reality and they have a different set of rules, different set of standards or something. Now this one would be the last issue written by Kyle Higgins, and this became the first bump on the road. The writer of this, Marguerite Bennett, it was an uphill battle for her. I'll say this outright. She had to follow up another variant cover. She had to follow up Kyle Higgins' epic run, as well as follow up the Shattered Grid story. And I almost dropped the series at this point because this really, it didn't really make much sense. It really wasn't that interesting. I kept forgetting what was going on, and I was like, I'm gonna end up dropping this book because this is just not. I don't really know who any of these characters are, what their deal is, or anything. But I appreciate what she was trying to do, and I mean, like I said, she had a huge act to follow. She did the best she could, and I know a lot of people liked her run on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I appreciate that. It just was not for me. But then I found out, she was going to leave the book, which I didn't hate her writing. I just didn't care for the story. But then we get into Necessary Evil, another event which gave us the silver foil variant covers, as well as the story variants. Now, the story variant covers were, if you got them all, you got a separate story for the Power Rangers. I didn't get them all. Then we got issue 41, the foil variant for 41. I didn't think those foil variant things were going to be a long-running thing, so I was like, I'll just get what I can. But it ended up continuing through the rest of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. And I was like, come on. Let me move this forward a little bit here. But they look good. you know, they looked really nice. So it sucked, you know, having to pay extra to get them, but they looked really nice. And I do have them all. Thinking about maybe putting them up on the wall or something somewhere. Black. I figured when Necessary Evil was over, that, you know, or when they got through all the Rangers, that they would run out. But then they started doing the variations of the Rangers. It's like, come on, cut me some slack. They started putting the Green Ranger's shoulder things on the other Rangers, and got a new set of foil variant covers. This was cool. This is kind of I think this is sort of the introduction of the Ranger Slayer, which was the Pink Ranger Kimberly on Evil Tommy or Draken's world, and she kicked ass. She was a pretty cool character. This one's kind of cool because if you look closer, you can see Rita right there in his visor. I don't know if the other ones have something like that. We'll see. Rita was the first one that I noticed. Well, let's go back here. All right, so it looks like the other ones have their Zords. Yeah, this one has the Dragon Zord in it. Got issue 50. And issue 50 had all kinds of covers to it as well. Had, you know, the collage cover. And of course we got another foil cover. This was also part of the collage cover, but I was like, I'm not getting all that stuff. So 51, the Aftermath. And that's really when we really opened up the Power Rangers universe. That's a cool cover. Rita holding the Green Rangers. And then, of course, had to get another Lord Zed variant cover. One of my favorite characters of the whole thing. So, and they continued with the foil variants. I thought for sure that once the whole Necessary Evil thing was over with, that, you know, hey, we're done. But, you know, then, you know, of course, we got the Dark Rangers. Zed really stepped up his game, and it just became a huge thing. That's what's cool. It's they keep introducing new concepts, but it's not like a jump the shark sort of thing. Just start doing this way. Here's issue 55. This is the final issue. But they would introduce newer and bigger concepts, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a jump the shark sort of thing where it would just kind of burn itself out. I mean, it all felt natural. And then this one here, this is from the Comic Tom 101 Mystery Mail Call. I actually got the Virgin variant of it. I love that. Thinking about seeing if I can get the Green Ranger to sign that for me. And then they also did some annuals. 2016, 2017, and then 2018, which was part of the Shattered Grid story. And that is it. That is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It has nothing to do with what they're, you know, they wound up, that's better. They wound up ending Mighty Morphin Power Rangers at issue 55. And then my fear was they were going to restart it from issue 1. I hate it when publishers end a book just to restart it with a new first issue. And I was going to drop it at that point, but then they said, well, we're going to have 2 books. We're going to have Mighty Morphin, and then we're going to have Power Rangers. And so they're using that to sort of expand on everything. Plus, they've done a few, like the Pink Ranger had a miniseries, the Draken concept. There was a Ranger Slayer concept. They had crossovers with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Justice League. I've got all those as well. We'll do all that stuff in another video. But that's it. Sort of a low key video this week. You know, I appreciate you checking it out. As always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button if you want to, you know, keep up to date on the videos that I'm putting out. As I'm putting them out, I appreciate all the support, and I think I'm nearing 150 subscribers, which is really awesome. It's beyond anything I could imagine. So all my new subscribers, I greatly appreciate you coming along and joining us here. Feel free to comment down below. Check out some of my older videos. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm always looking forward to having conversations about comic books, about my videos, about whatever. So now let's get the ball rolling. But I will see everybody later this weekend. Tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Sunday, I'll have my CodyCon video. But we've also got, I'm going to be going out of town. We got some stuff to do tomorrow. We got some NWA pay-per-views coming up this weekend. And so it's going to be a pretty packed weekend, but I'll get my CodyCon video either tomorrow or Sunday. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next time.